All right, B-Hop, this one's for you. I think you know what that is. Not the four-legged creature. I think you know why it's by a ladder, right? And I think you know why it's nothing hanging on that. Um, this right here is what I used. It's bigger than what I wanted. I wanted just a regular square razor. And I'm just gonna guard it in my hand, protect the whole blade, and just use the very tip of it like this. What I did is I went inside the bag, I pulled all that out, and I put my hand, because I don't want to cut into the leather. I want to cut into the foam. And so and what I wanted to do is experimental, and I didn't want to ruin the foam, all of it, because I can put it back together. What I wanted to do was come down to where bags really start to break down in the lower quadrant and pull the packing out down to about maybe a quarter of the way down to the end of the bag. And instead of cutting out into the bag, I'll put my hand in between the foam and the bag and cut in, and of course guarding the back side of the razor so it's not doing this number here and cutting the bag. So I just reached in and cut. This is the foam insert, okay? And you can see how much foam there is here. I mean, that's an inch. That's a lot of foam. So it's going to displace a lot of space. I mean, that's a lot of displacement when you think about it. So this is what my bag looks like inside now. And man, I'm telling you, this is really built well. Really, really well. You did a really good job picking this out. Really thick leather, double stitched everywhere. Those are all double stitches. These rivets that are holding it all together are super solid. And you can see, I blocked it. So you can see the foam insert around the outside edge, the packing inside. I'm gonna take all of that, pack it back in, along with the first bit that I pulled out of it, about 2 gallons or so worth, what I guessed at the time. Might be less than that. But along with this, which was what I pulled out initially just to kind of soften it up. But softening that bag up didn't do anything to help me with the springiness of it. And I can't get over the springiness of it, how it kind of punches back, how it kind of kicks back when you hit it. I just don't like that. I'm gonna pack it all back together, and if it's not what I think it will be, then I can put it back together, because the only thing there will be down there is just a little seam, and that's going to be totally innocuous to any real punching of it. I mean, you won't even be able to feel it with your bare finger. So if I don't like it, I can put all back together. If I'm missing space, I can take a couple of rags and just cut them up. Hello. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is what I'm doing. This is totally experimental. And I like to tinker with stuff, you know that. And I'm just gonna keep it like this. Oh, look what I never noticed. So they put a stitch in on top of this, which I noticed before, the T. But do you know why that's like that? That is brilliant. They did a really good job building this bag. The reason why they put that there is so that this will breathe. So that the inside will breathe. That is really solid. They did a good job building this. I just don't like the way that it kicks back with the foam. So I'll let you know how it goes. Later, man.